Hi, it's Vlad, and I'm at Webmaster Access in Limassol, one of the greatest affiliate marketing conferences that brings together dozens of companies and hundreds of affiliates. And today I'm gonna interview experts. So let's do it!
The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees. I need fun.
Well, here is our first guest, Ms. Nilo.
Hi everyone, welcome to our booth. We are finally here on Webmaster Access.
How is it going?
Amazing. We really like the weather because for August it's not so hot. Plus the venue hotel has pool, so if it's even hot, we will all go out for swimming.
Oh, well, tell me about your company, please.
Sure. So at Empire is a CPA network. We have exclusive dating offers. We cover more than 50 geos on PPL SOI basis. So basically, we have adult, casual, mainstream. Basically, we have it all with general niches and with all dating niches available.
Well, what geos do you work with? Which one show the best performance?
Okay, well, at this moment, we have top geos. So our top geos are English-speaking countries: US, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, plus France. It's one of the top. And then we have mainland Europe, like Spain, Italy, Germany, Austria, Netherlands, Belgium. And also we have Asia, like Japan, Korea, Malaysia, and then we have Latam. It's Brazil and I can't take it. Brazil and Mexico.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
How much do affiliates can earn on average at your network?
You mean in solo?
Solo marketing.
Well, it really depends, but I think if they run traffic to several networks, like in average, it's like 10K and higher, because like in solo you cannot make a lot of just by yourself. Still, you need a team, but we have solo affiliates. It might be like I would say 10K. Honestly.
10K per month. Okay, I got it. Which traffic sources bring the highest percent of conversions for your offers?
Okay, it is definitely search traffic, definitely Google traffic, because when a person searches for something, he finds it, and that's why he makes registration and that's why he buys. So first of all, it's Google traffic, SEO, and review websites. That would be like the maximum CR.
Okay. And the last question, you advise to a newcomer who just acquainted with dating vertical.
Okay, so a lot of newcomers, they usually ask about the geos, where to start. So I would advise less competitive, like more cheap geos to get traffic, so you can get more data. Like using $100 for example for your traffic, and on different geos you can get different results, but you can gather a lot of data. So choose geos like Latin America or Eastern Europe, like Poland, Czech Republic. The conversion rate is really high there. Plus traffic is cheap, so you could gather a lot of data to analyze and optimize. Plus, don't forget and don't be afraid of USA, because a lot of people say that the competitors' level are really high there. So if you're a newcomer, don't even think about it. In our case, and what I've seen, US is a great geo for newcomers as well, because you have volumes there. Traffic is not like too expensive. You have volumes, and you can get your piece of a cake even from the US. And one more advice. Be friend with your affiliate manager, listen to his advices, because you both work in one direction. Your aim is to get maximum profit from your cooperation, so listen to his advices.
Thank you, Nilo. That was very informative and useful. Have a good day.
Thank you.
And now meet the legend, Traffic Captain. Andy, how is it going?
Hey, hello everybody. Here's the captain from TrafficPartner.com. Welcome.
So you are from Traffic Partner. What you are doing?
We are a big direct dating advertisers. We have more than 50 geos and whatever you want, CPC, CPM, CPL, we pay you rev share, you can have it all.
Sounds great. What are your best geos?
Well, we are based in Germany, so the German-speaking territory, Germany, Austria, Switzerland are always good. I love the Nordic countries, but we have also US market, and we have Canada, and the south of Europe, like Italy, Spain, France, is all working good. More than 50 geos, and also the small countries like Slovakia and Greece, they are working fantastic.
Which geo would be great for a newcomer in dating?
Well, the US market is very big, so there's a lot of traffic, and you know, you can buy traffic in US easy because there's a lot of offers. But I like the niche countries. If you see countries like Slovakia and Croatia and Greece and Portugal, of course the volume of traffic is smaller there, but you can make a high profit because these markets are converting very well.
Well, the next question is which traffic sources bring the more profits for your partners?
So yeah, when you have your traffic, of course, banner traffic is working good, and we have the video ads that make sense, native, email traffic, and even the low volume of the low converting rate of pop-ups is still working. But if I would start now, email market traffic, video traffic, and native traffic.
Okay, I got it. What ROI would be considered as good for dating?
Well, anyways, if you are 150% of your ROI, you're good. And it depends a lot on your sales funnels, on the marketing strategy of the company, where you buy traffic. So it's difficult to say which ROI is good. Of course, when you send us traffic, we give you a chance first to check the ROI. If it's 1-to-1, we can keep and can get it better. If you're losing already our money, then we have to stop it, of course.
Thank you, great. Thank you for the interview. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Now let's meet Kirill from Lead Reactor. How's it going?
Hey, pretty intensive, a lot of people, a lot of new contacts, people from different verticals, just cool, I like it.
Great. So what is your company doing?
We're a direct neutral advertiser, we have our own in-house neutral offers and we sell them in Latin America, Europe and now in Africa. Some offers include weight loss, diabetes, parasites, joint health, blood pressure, anti-age and just more.
Okay, what are your top geos?
Top geos, talking about Europe, it's mostly Czechia, Hungary, Romania, Italy as well. As for Latin America, it's definitely Colombia, Mexico, Ecuador, and our new geos, Costa Rica, Panama.
Okay, I see that a lot of geos. Which traffic sources generate you the most percent of income?
The biggest, of course, is Facebook, then goes Google, native networks, and now TikTok. It's getting more popular nowadays.
And what ROI can be considered good for your offers?
Talking about Facebook, it goes around 80%, sometimes 200, sometimes 40. It depends on your marketing strategies. Talking about Google, it varies. Well, it goes around 80 as well. Native from 10 to 40%, as I said earlier. TikTok, well, actually TikTok sometimes is more luxurious in this way, so around 100% and more.
Okay, and how much do affiliates earn with your offers? I mean, solo marketer.
Solo marketers, well, it depends. It really depends. Some people can earn 90 grand a month. Some people can earn 10 grand. I can't remember the maximum number. Let's say it's just around 90 grand a month, something like that.
Okay,
But
I
it's
got
a
it.
real record.
And last question, your advice to a newcomer who just acquainted with Nutter Vertical?
You need to get ready to test a lot because you can't just earn money straight away. You need to spend some money on testing, on your creatives, on pre-landing pages, and so on. You just need to be more analytical in this way, and you always must push your affiliate manager. Your affiliate manager always will always help you. Just don't get shy about talking to him. Your affiliate manager is your key to success.
Okay, thank you for useful information.
Thank you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, what's up, Rosso? You enjoy the conference?
Yeah, and enjoy the cookies. So it's early cookies and coffee.
Your company is Gaming Adult. Tell me about it.
It's a company I founded. Let's say if you really want to talk about the beginning, you know, the archaeological beginnings, we are talking about 2006 where we have the first footprints of the company. But at the time we were just affiliates. We had a network of websites. As a side activity, we were employed in an affiliate program. Then we quit our jobs in 2007 and we became full-time affiliates. Didn't earn a lot of money in the beginning because it's actually a difficult job. When we were part of the affiliate program as account managers and all, we were like, these stupid affiliates that made so much money doing nothing. We're going to do the same, sounds cool. And then doing the job, we're like, actually, it's difficult to get traffic, I don't understand. And so that was a very interesting experience because it was really tough. We pivoted in 2008 into email marketing. So we did email marketing for affiliate programs. Basically, we were outsourcing the email capacity of affiliate programs, dating programs, webcams, because we all know that sending emails is not the main capacity of these companies. And we became very good at sending emails. We are talking about 2008, 2010. Don't ask me anymore. The world has changed for email. But at the time, we were just the best in France. So we got contracts with the three of the biggest programs in France and made really good money. So that was 2010 that we made a lot of money. We went mainstream at the time. I had enough of the porn industry for many, many reasons. And I wanted to go mainstream and I thought, wow, the mainstream people, they are so smart, it's so fantastic, this is where the stuff happens, I want to be part of this and I'm tired with the adult. So we created a social media platform for comic book fans. And we had a publishing house, we made books. So that's a book that we made recently, but at the time we made a book and we lost a lot of money. We went bankrupt with the book thing because in the end we started doing books and lost all our cash. And the email company just went down because we were not taking care of it. And it sold to the community of players. Now basically on the road we started the idea of Anti-Heroes in 2015. 2016 we released the game, was instantly a success. And from there, at the beginning we were 3. So we hired 1 person, then we hired 2 people, then we hired 5 people more, then, and well, now it's 200 people. That's long story short.
Oh, it's really interesting. And what about your offers? It's only Gaming Adult?
I think it's safe to say that we are the biggest video game studio in adult, at least outside of Japan, because nobody knows what's happening in Japan, but it seems gigantic. But that's special. Hentai comes from there. They have like 20 years advance on the hentai business. So we are partners with Nutaku, that is part of the MindGeek network. We have the biggest games on this platform. We also have our own .com games. So it's Anti-Heroes #1, Gay Harem, that is a gay version of Anti-Heroes, Comics Harem, that is same mechanics but drawn in comic style, Anti-Clicker, it's a clicker game made based on Unity technology. And we have Pansar Harem, that's the most recent. You can see the things here. Basically, Anti-Heroes is with illustrations, like what you see here, all the illustrations.
Okay, I got it. What are your top geos? Which ones?
What are the good ones?
Yes, the ones.
For us, the good ones, I mean, historically, it was in the beginning Northern America, so USA and Canada. Very quickly, the first language that has been translated was French, because we're French. I mean, the founders are French, and it made a lot of sense. And the first community that grew was the French community and the English speaking. The German community grew very fast as well. And nowadays, 30% of our players are from Northern America, 10% from Germany, 9.7% from France. Then it's UK, Spain, Italy, and the rest of the world.
Okay, and regarding traffic sources, which are best performing right now?
For Anti-Heroes, everything entire. Even if the traffic is very expensive, even if it's very competitive, still the best. The price of traffic has grown 12 times in 6 years. So in the beginning, we could run campaigns that would cost like $100, and with a ROI like 40,000 euros, $40,000 in 1 year or two. So these times are long gone.
So affiliates can't do so high ROI right now.
Affiliates can promote. So if affiliates are patient, they can do the promotion in RevShare. It's just the most profitable if you're patient, because the players that pay, some of them we keep them 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. I mean, there are players that have been spending 3,000, 4,000 per month for 4, 5, 6 years. So that's like the price of 1 or 2 cars, like nice cars, in a game. So they must really like it. So that's it. It's very comparable to the live cam business model. But you need to go and search. You will find some very big whales, very big spenders that will be very loyal. And if you're lucky finding that person, you can be very profitable in RevShare. But we also offer CPL, CPA, CPC, CPM, CPT fees, whatever you want.
And what would you advise to a newcomer who would like to launch adult gaming offers?
Well, to talk to us. They can talk to Bob, our sales director. They can talk to Florian, media buyer. All the team is available. We move with a big part of the team on the shows. You just talk to us. We are quite visible.
Thank you, Rossa.
Thank you, sir. It was a big pleasure.
Bye. Next, our guest is Mila from Leadbeat. Hi, Mila. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm good.
How was the
You?
conference?
Yeah, it's actually quite nice, quite calm, but still good. Some people, a lot of networking, so yeah, good.
Okay, Leadbeat. What are you doing?
We are advertiser for CLD Nutra offers. We work with Asia, Latam, some South Africa now, and also Europe is our strong geos. And also we have straight sale, we have trails offers, and also we have a finance vertical.
Okay, I got it. And what are your top geos?
I think for now Europe is very good. Like we have almost no caps because a lot of people promoting these offers. Also Latam is very nice, like Mexico, Chile, Ecuador, super hot geo, and also like now we have a new one. It's South Africa. We have some geos open, so yeah, quite nice.
And the next question is, which traffic sources bring the highest percent of conversions?
For sure, Facebook is the top one. I think about like 90% of traffic comes from this source. and for sure it's the best one for volumes, but still like we all know it's quite hard to work with this because of bans and all the stuff. But still there is some other sources which is very good to work with, like native traffic, Google traffic, like even SEO. It's very small volumes, but the quality is very nice, so we can accept like a lot of different types of traffic.
Okay, what about type of traffic? You have offers for adult and mainstream sources?
Yeah, we have for sure. Like we have Nutra potency.
You accept adult?
Yeah, we accept. Like we have adult Nutra offers, and we have mainstream Nutra offers. So we have like everything.
Okay, great. And the last question, your advice to a newcomer who would like to work with you, what would you recommend?
I think the best advice I can provide is to keep in touch with the manager, like, and to have a trust, because manager always very interested about to provide you the best things. So you earn more, you provide more traffic, and everybody like have a good things. So it's good results. And yeah, to have a big trust and a lot of communication with the manager, I think is the best thing you can do to have the best cooperation with the company.
Thank you, Mil, for the interview.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I hope you enjoyed. Write in the comments a question that you would like to ask our guests, and I will give away $100 on advertising to the most interesting one. Thank you.
Money don't get everything is true, but what it don't